questions from the second chapter of the first PUC physics. The name of the chapter is Units and Measurement. This chapter carries 3 marks, and the first question is what is unit? Second question is what is physical quantity? What is fundamental quantity? What is derived quantity? And the next question is what is parallax? And the next question is define accuracy, define precision, what is significant figures, and define relative error, absolute error, and percentage errors. Okay. Now 2 more questions. The first question is write the 7 base quantities in SI system. Next one is write the application of dimensional analysis. Third one, write the limitations of dimensional analysis. And the next one is what are the significant figures and write the rules. And next one is check the correctness of equation S is equal to ut plus half at square, or E is equal to mc square, or ep is equal to mgh. And they may ask some other questions which are appeared in the first PUC textbook. Okay. Important questions from the third chapter of the first PUC physics. The name of the chapter is motion in a straight line. And in the beginning, 5 more questions. First question is what is motion, and what is rectilinear motion, what is path length, and define acceleration, define position time graph, define velocity time graph. And they may ask the questions like define displacement, define velocity, and define speed. Okay. Now 2 more questions. First one is distinguish between path length and displacement, or distinguish between velocity and speed. And the next question is draw the position time graph for a body moving with positive acceleration or zero acceleration, or at rest, or negative velocity. Okay. And the next one is what is relative velocity and explain it. Now 5 more questions. The first one is using velocity time graph derive the relation s is equal to ut plus half at square, or v square is equal to u square plus 2as. And the next question is what is relative velocity and derive the expression. And they may ask any problem from this chapter. Okay. Now important questions from the 4th chapter of the first PUC physics, and the name of the chapter is motion in a plane. This chapter carries 11 marks. Okay. First 2 more questions. First one, what is scalar quantity and give an example. And the next one is what is vector quantity and give an example. And the next one is write the difference between scalars and vectors. And the next one is what is projectile and give an example. Now 3 more questions. State and explain triangular law of vector addition. And the next one is state and explain parallelogram law of vector addition. And the next one is derive the expression for trajectory of a projectile, and derive the expression for maximum height of a projectile, or time of flight of a projectile, or horizontal range of a projectile. In 5 more questions, they will ask any one of the problems from this chapter. Okay, all the best.